Hello everybody and welcome back to Collectibles with Chris. And today on the channel we got, as I mentioned on Thursday's video, or I guess technically Friday, I can't, late Thursday, I don't know. Late Thursday, early Friday video. I did mention I'm going to do something a little bit different this weekend. So basically what I'm doing, I've done this before in the past and I'm going to redo it again. But I'm going to actually stick to the plan. So what I have in front of me or beside me, I'll just kind of show it to you. That is basically everything that needs to get unboxed on, or is going to be unboxed on the channel over the next few months. So what I'm going to do, I'm basically just going to quickly go through everything, show you everything that I don't have unboxed, and if there's something that you want to see get unboxed sooner than later, just put it down in the comments. I will always refer to this video, and I'll just look down there and something pops up and you want to see something, and just comment it down there and I'll get it done right away, or it'll be the next video. Say Monday's video is already planned. It's Drew McIntyre. So you will see him in this, but I'm going to do that video for Monday. But I don't have anything planned for Thursday, so I'll just kind of sit and wait for the comments, and if nobody comments anything, then I'll pick something. But if you want to see something, just comment on this video, and even if it's 2 or 3 weeks after this video's been posted and you see it, still comment. Like I'll always I'll do an audible and hey, we'll get this guy out or something. But anyways, let's go ahead and just get right to it because there's quite a bit. So we'll just go ahead and start off with a big guy. I do got the Piper's Pit 3-pack. So we got that. Like I said, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail with these. I'll just show the front and kind of say what it is. But Series 119 Braun Breaker. Oh, wow. Series 115 R-Truth. Series 98 Big E is an old one, but always a goodie. Greatest Hits The Miz. We got Series 120 Lola Vice. Series 120 Cody Rhodes with the pink suit. This has actually already been on the channel. I think it's on one of the figuratively speaking videos of the brown suit, but we will do the pink suit for its own video. So I'll do that. We got Brian Pillman from Monday Night Wars. We have Austin Theory from Series 121. Logan Paul, Greatest Hits. We got Finn Balor, Ultimate. Jey Uso, Series 124. Couldn't see that for a second. We got a AEW Swerve Strickland. Jake the Snake Roberts, the new WrestleMania series. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm being quick with these, but like I said, I'm just trying to get through them. And like I said, it's more so just to show you what I have. And you see something you like, let me know. We got 123 Kid. And with this one, I will... Where is it? I'm going to do this one as a kind of like a 2 unboxing. Oh, geez, if I can get to it. So, if you want to see 123 Kid, I will also do X-Pac as well in that video. So that'll be a little twofer there. Okay, that's just going to be in the camera, I'm sorry. Series 116, Kevin Owens. We got The Great Muta. Putting these down there, sorry. LA Knight from Series 120, I think that says. Yep, Series 120. All over. We got Drew McIntyre, but like I said, this one's going to be Monday's video, so make sure to set that there. We got the Series 117 Naomi. I paid a pretty penny for this, so I'm actually excited I will probably be doing this one sooner than later if nobody requests something different. We got Series 114 Ilya Dragunov. We got Diamond Dallas Page from Monday Night Wars. I'm trying to make this a little easy on myself here. All right. Hunter, well, Triple H, but the old Triple H, the Hunter Hearst Helmsley iteration. Just picked this up today, actually. Bobby the Brain Heenan. And both those, of course, are the Legends. I did get the new, or I think this is the newest Ringside Collectibles exclusive Cody Rhodes. I'm so excited to get this just because I really didn't need another Cody Rhodes. I have like 5 of them, and if you know Cody Rhodes, his gear is pretty much, it's very similar. It's, it doesn't vary. It's basically the same colors in a different pattern. It's like Taco Bell, same ingredients, different different formation. But I mainly bought it because it does have the entrance jacket. I don't have any entrance jackets with any of my other Cody Rhodes, so it's mainly why I bought it. I love accessories and all that good stuff. We got Rikishi. I'm very excited for this just because, well, if you've seen my stuff, you know the Bloodline's up there. So I'm not necessarily a huge Bloodline fan, but I like Roman. I guess I am a Bloodline fan because I like Roman. I love Jay. I like Jimmy. And Jacob Fatu, give or take, and kind of. Actually, I like Jacob Fatu. That moonsault is. But in Solo and the MFT and all them, I could kind of give or take on them. So, like I said, I like the old Bloodline, I guess. I don't know. However you want to say it. We got the new Paul Heyman. His name is Paul Heyman. This is... I'm not going to get into this too much, because I'll be honest, if nobody says anything, this will be Thursday's video. And I have an amazing story to tell about this figure and just Paul Heyman in general and ECW and what it means to me. Like this, this is going to be a very, it'll be an emotional episode for me just because of the history that's there for me. Oh yeah, and we got Cactus Jack. This is the new Cactus Jack. I'm really excited. Yeah, he's got the bar bag. He's also got the stop sign as well. That's a cool one. So, Cactus Jack, heck yeah. What else we got here? Oh, we got Lex Luger Ultimate. Yeah, good old shelf warmer. Everybody's seen that one. I finally picked it up after months and months and months of looking at it. I finally, let's get it. I got Joe Gacy. I'm kind of disappointed because I had a chance to get the Dexter Loomis figure as well, and I did not get it at the time, and I'm very mad at myself because I know everybody's wanting that. That's a very sought after figure right now, and I had the chance to get it and I didn't, and but maybe one day I'll get that. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of the Wyatt Six. Like, I like their gimmick, I like their kind of their look, so to speak. Like, they make cool action figures, but like, I don't know, the in-ring product and just, I don't know. I like their gimmick, but the in-ring product is just, it's not for me. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of their in-ring work. But anyways, we got LA Knight. And by the way, also, I'm giving away one of these. So once I get to 100 subscribers, I will be giving away a LA Knight Ultimate Edition. I don't know how I'm going to do the giveaway, but once I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to do it. So, and it will be, I have multiple of these, so it will be this. Well, not this exact one. What I'll probably do is when I do the giveaway, I'll show the extra ones I have, and I'll let you pick, because I know some people are really picky about, oh, well, that box has a bad corner or this or that, and so I'll show you the ones I have left and pick it. But I will show you the back of this and all that, just because this will be a giveaway item, or one of them, because I got 3 of them. So. Anyways, we got Shawn Michaels. I do not have the new Shawn Michaels, the Amazon exclusive. I really wanted that one just because it had honestly, I really wanted it just because it had the red pants. That's the main reason why I wanted it. I like the red pants. We got Uncle Howdy Ultimate Edition. Speaking of Wyatt Six. And then, pardon me. Last but definitely not least, he's not my favorite for reasons, but he is the best in the world. We got the Ultimate Edition CM Punk. Alrighty. So that is, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 episodes right here. So if there is anything you want to see, let me know. Put it down in the comments. Like I said, I am going to go ahead and book this week. So like I said, Monday is Drew McIntyre. Thursday will be Paul Heyman, just because, like I said, I got a good story about this one. So I'm really excited to talk about this figure. So that is what we'll do. But after that, it is a free-for-all. So if there's something you want to see, let me know. Or if there's like something maybe you saw, you're like, kind of like how I did the whole, X-Pac and 1-2-3 Kid, the little, I mean, the similarity there. You get it, wrestling. But if there's something else you saw, like, oh, well, do this person and this person together. You're like, oh yeah, because of that match or that something, like that'd be a cool little episode to do. If you got ideas like that too, seriously, shoot them down in the comments. I'm down to basically do whatever you guys want. So just let me know and we'll get them all unboxed. So, I'm so excited. If you have been following me from the very, very beginning, you know that, sorry, go off camera here for a second. I apologize. You might know, I think there's only a couple of people that actually know this, that the first figure I bought when I started my collection, this was about a year ago when I started my collection. It was about a year ago. Like I said, I've only been collecting about a year. I've loved wrestling pretty much on and off my whole life in a sense. Like I watched heavily in the early 2000s. Then I stopped for a very long time just with life and all that. That was back before like streaming and all that, where if you didn't see it live, you didn't see it. So it was hard to keep up for me. And anyway, so I got out of wrestling for a while. Got back into it when Raw went to Netflix, and I was like, oh, I can kind of watch it like on my own time. And I was like, okay, well, that makes it a lot easier. So I did that. And then I was like, well, one of my favorite things from back in the day watching wrestling was, the action figures. I love this stuff. Like, that's such a cool element of it. Just because, like, when you get the action figures, especially like when you were a kid, like, you could recreate the matches you saw on, Raw or SmackDown or the pay-per-view or whatever. And, I still, to this day, like, if I see a really cool spot on Raw or something, I'll come back here and I'm like, oh, I got these wrestlers, or I got, everybody I need. Let's try to, recreate it and do like a little diorama type deal and pose them and all that. I don't know. Because I'm still a big little kid. But anyways, the first figure I bought to start this new collection was this Penta figure from, I think it's Boss Fight Studio. Yep, Boss Fight Studio. So that is the first one I ever bought to start this new collection. And now, I think I have like 205, 200. It's low 200s, like between 200 and probably 215, somewhere there. Because last I checked, I had like 196, and then I bought like maybe like 10 more figures or so. So that's what I'm thinking, like somewhere between 2 and 215. But anyways, it's very cool that this is the figure that started the collection, and now, because I love Penta. I mean, heck, I got a picture of him on the wall. I hope I got that actually over there. So, but anyways, it's cool since he's the one that started it, and now I got the new basic Penta. And I think it might depend on who you ask. I think this is his first WWE figure. I know he has that defining moments from ringside, which I do have pre-ordered, which I should have done a long time ago because I would have already had it by now, but I waited, and now it's back ordered till like mid-March. So I don't know when I'm going to get it, but so some people say that might be his first WWE figure. Some people might say this is his first WWE figure. Either way, I'm going to get both, but like I said, very, very cool to have this. And y'all know me, I'm not the biggest fan of basics. I don't really buy them very often, but you gotta buy Penta, especially with this gear. I love the Royal Rumble gear. I do agree with a lot of people that this should have been an Elite. But at the same time, I kind of think if we would have gotten this as an elite, then that debut gear that came on, or that's coming on, or is on the Defining Moments one, it probably, like, say, you know what I'm saying. You know, I think you guys know what I'm saying. Like, if we would have made this elite, then his debut gear would have been a basic. And in all honesty, I would rather have this gear as a basic, because that figure from ringside that you'll see in, well, like 3 months, sorry, or I guess 2 months, but that one looks so good. So good. So I'm glad that they went with that one for the elite and this one for the basic. I do agree. It would be cool to get this maybe re-released at some point as an elite, but I just know that he's going to be like Rey Mysterio. He's going to get shoved down our throats, and we're going to get a ton of his figures. I think that's how it's going to happen. Like, it's, all of a sudden we're going to get, 10 Penta figures in 1 year. So, like, and I'm all for that, because he's one of my favorites. He's the one that started the whole collection again. Well, that's about all I got for you. Like I said, I could sit here and talk all day about wrestling and all that, but I know y'all don't want to hear that, because you're going to hear enough of me talking when we get to this Paul Heyman episode. So, anyways, that is it for me. Like I said, if there's any video, anything on here that you want to see, and you're like, you got to unbox that now, comment. Just hit a comment, say, LA Knight, or, Bobby Heenan, or X-Pac, Jake the Snake, whatever you want. Just put it down there, what you want to see, and it'll be next on the list. So, thank you very much, and I will see you all on Monday with Drew McIntyre. Drew!